So what's up guys, welcome to another amazing video tutorial. Today we'll be breaking down Billie Eilish's Birds of a Feather in FL Studio. This is an amazing song that has been topping the Billboard chart for a long time. Like I always say, if you like videos like this, please do not forget to like and subscribe to the channel. If you have any comment or permission, drop it in the comment section of the video. The stems of this amazing beat remake will be in the video description. You can download it for yourself and make bangers with it. Without wasting much of your time, let's get into the video. So let's start with the intro. Now for this session, it's quite simple. Like I said, just have the drums playing. We have our kick, also have our snare, our hi-hat. This is the snare. I layered a couple of them together. Then we have our hi-hat and our tambourine, and the close hi-hat, tambourine as well, and some other percussive sound, just so something similar to the original song. I have this hi-hat right there. Then we have this melody that played in most part of the song, and this is what it sounds like. Now for that sound, I'm using different sounds. I'm using one from GMX. It is the Bell Achievement from GMX. And I layered another sound from GMX as well. This is the Bell Ferry. And another sound from Sky Keys. This is, can't really say the preset because I don't know how to get the name. And so I layered those three sounds to get that bell sound. And then we have these chords. So that chord, I layer three different sounds. The first one is a part from GMS, and it's the Moon Landing TE part from GMS. Then I layered another sound from Toxic Biohazard, and the sound is the Pad Light Alizen from Toxic Biohazard. Then I added this sound from Ultra Analog, and the sound is the Chordal Walk in Ultra Analog, and this is a very nice sound. For the effect on this sound, I have just my stereo shaper to make it wider, chorus, hyper chorus, and the reverb. Then I have my EQ to cut out the lows and a little bit of the highs as well. So basically that's what it did for this part of the song. So let's move to the next part. Now for this section of the song, they just introduced the bass, and this is what the bass sounds like. Now for the bass, I'm using two different bass. The first one is from Spire. It is the bass Oxygen from Spire. I sent it to the mixer and I routed it to a bus where I also have the other bass, which is from Flex. It is the Essential Eden Peaked from Flex. Then I send both of them to the same mixer chain where I have my EQ, cut out a bit of the lows, and blood overdrive for some distortion. Then I have another EQ to cut out the lows of the sound. Then basically that's what they did for this session of the beat. Nothing really crazy. So let's move to the next session, and let me play it for you guys. So for this session of the beat, they added some chords, and these are the chords. I layered a lot of them together. So this is what the chord sounds like. Now the focal point of this particular session of the beat is the guitar that added the chord, and this is the main guitar I'm using. This is what it sounds like. Now that sound is from Morphin. It is the string electric guitar 50s NUC from Morphin. I sent it to the mixer and I have some effect on it, just my stereo shaper to make it wider, some flangers, reverb, and EQ cut out the lows for the sound. Then we added this one as well. And that sound is from Ultra Analog. It is the UFO keys from Ultra Analog, and I sent to the mixer where I have just my EQ to cut out the lows and the highs, then my search bar to make it wider. That's what I did. Then I layered another sound from Ultra Analog as well. This is what it sounds like. So this is just to add to the old chord progression and have something similar to what they had in the original song. And this sound is the cordial walk I showed you earlier. Then this guitar as well from vinyl guitar. That's what it sounds like. Then the next one is the sounds I showed you earlier from Toxic Biohazard and the part from GMS. So that's what I did for this session of the beat, just to have something similar to the original song. And basically that's all for this session. Now let's move to the next session, which is this right here. Now for this session in the original song, the first thing I noted was that they had like a low bass sound. This is what it sounds like. Now this is just to add to the depth of the song, and I heard it in the song itself. Then for the chords, they added some new sounds, and this is what they added in particular. So in the chorus part, I heard like a sizzle in the sound, and it sounded like a synth sound. And for that, I had to use this particular one from Ultra Analog. It is the pulse string from Ultra Analog, and I set it to the mixer where I have just my Fruity Chorus, Blood Overdrive, Supermassive, EQ to cut out some lows and boost a lot of the highs, and my EQ again to cut out majority of the lows out of it. And for the melody, they added this sound to the main guitar melody I showed you earlier. This is what it sounds like. So that's a bell sound, just to complement what they already had. And that bell is from Citrus. It is the cave bell pad from Citrus. Then they added another sound. This is it right here. Okay, so basically that's what they did for this session of the beats. Now for the other sessions, like this part right here, let me play it for you guys. So for this session, they just added this row right here. Sounds like this. And this drum row too. So both of them. Then I added this bell sound. So that sound is from the bell sound I used earlier, just to add some spice and disparity to the whole song. And this sound as well was used. And that sound is from Expand 2. It is the DG Mal from Expand 2. And it sounds really amazing. So they remove some things here, just to add something. So they remove some sounds here, like the. So they remove some sounds here to add to the whole song. So they remove some sounds. So they remove some sounds from this session so that the song will not sound repetitive, and it sounds really, really nice and made the whole song really, really dope. Then for this session, and we just removed the drums. So for this session is what we have. So for this session, just remove the drums, all the shakers playing, and the hi-hats, and the bell melody, and the chords, and the bass line. The so for this So for this session on the beat, you just removed the kick and the snares, just left the tambourine and the hi-hat playing, and brought back some of the shakers and the melodies and the chords and the sine bass that was used earlier. And this is what the sine bass sounds like. Now, the reason why it has that pulsating effect is because I added Kickstart 2 just to make it pump, and then I added my EQ, just cut out the lows and the highs of it, a lot of the highs. So that's what I did there. Then the next session is this right here, the second chorus, and this is what we have. So basically, for this session, I just brought back every other thing that he added before. The chords, the melodies, just to have something impactful for the second chorus. And for the outro, they have Justice playing. for this session, the drums are brought back, but the snares are removed. Then we have the bell sound and the loop, the shaker loop, and the chords and our sine bass. And they added this sound. I can't really tell if it's the vocals or lead sound. I really cannot tell, because it sounds like a vocal sound and it also sounds like a lead, so it's kind of confusing. So I tried to use something to emulate it, and this is what I did. So I just layer two sounds together. The first one is from Ultra Analog. It is the back in the day synth from Ultra Analog. I sent it to the mixer where I have just my EQ on it, cut out the lows. Then the other sound is also from Ultra Analog. It is the Serene Choir from Ultra Analog, and I sent it to the same mixer and I showed you earlier. So basically that's the whole beat, and I'm going to play everything for you guys now so that you can listen to what it sounds like. Basically, this is how I remade Billie Eilish Better Sing Further in FL Studio. Like I always say, if you like videos like this, please do not forget to like and subscribe to the channel. If you have any comment or contribution, drop it in the comment section of the video. I'll try to get back to you ASAP. The stems of this amazing beat, the link to download it will be in the video description. You can download it and make bangers with it. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.